What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, good people? It's time for the party line. You know how we do it. You either get right or you get left. Go ahead and get right. Hit that like and subscribe button, baby. We got you covered. Let's go. It's the party line.
Okay, y'all, this is it.
That's how you finish a ball game. That's how you finish a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Falcons did that thing. I pretty much said we were supposed to win this game. I said it was supposed to be 28-17. I was off. I was off by a couple of points. But the one thing I can say, the X factor that I had for the season, Mr. Zach Harrison, pretty much made the play of the game. You tip the pass, and D'Angelo Malone picks it off. That is how you end the game. Our offense got conservative at the end, but you know what? A win is a win. We will take it. We will definitely take it right now. So at this point, now let's see how we're going to respond next week against the 49ers. What are we going to do? Look forward to Sunday. We got to enjoy this win. But this was beautiful. This was beautiful. And at this point, all I can say is the defense looks different with a pass rush. This is what we've been praying for the longest. This is what we've been looking at. Consistent pass rush. And you saw it tonight. And you saw it. So welcoming into the Party Line Lounge. Don't come in here crying tonight. I'm telling you that now. I'm a drunk gas.
Man.
Don't come in here crying tonight. I'm telling you.
I ain't crying. I'm happy for the win. The defense stepped up.
I
can't complain.
Wait a minute.
I can't complain.
Sure, because I know you still have something to be mad about tonight. We ain't doing that tonight. It's the Party Line.
I ain't mad tonight. I just honestly, man, the Deja Robinson ain't good, and I think Jake Matthews hurt us when he got out. But overall, I feel like moving forward, we just need to close games out when we up by 14. That's all I'm gonna say about it. The defense played lights out.
I'm gonna say this. I think you can look at the fact that you see that they were able to find a way to finish the ball game. Now the question is, now that he's out, what are we gonna do next week? That's the question. How does his replacement, handle business? But we'll find out pretty soon. And what's the deal with Jake Matthews' injury? He was out for the rest of the game. Hopefully it's not long term. Hopefully it's a short term. It's short term or whatnot. But hey, all I can say is this, man. Them birds is hell.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this Sunday night game against the 49ers, they got a lot of injuries too. So I know they're gonna be hungry to play, but I got us to win to be the underdogs. If this, like I said, the defense keep playing lights out, getting critical stops and getting interceptions every game, this team, the sky's the limit. We just gotta stay healthy.
Now here's the thing. My X factor that I picked for the season was Zach Harrison, and I've been telling folks this all season. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Zach Harrison makes the play of the game and bats the ball now. my guy is going to be an X factor for the rest of the season. Been saying this. If he can stay healthy, been saying this. Zach Harrison has been a problem since he played against Georgia in that Peach Bowl. That's the only cat that I know that was giving Stetson Bennett fits. And now that you see that he's got help on that D-line, Zach Harrison is a problem. Been trying to tell folks he was doing this tonight. You saw the reemergence of David Onyemata tonight. You saw Leonard Floyd get into the mix. Pierce did his thing. Jalen Walker was all over the field. Fellas, welcome Wolf. Welcome Coach Boom. Look, we finally got a consistent pass rush. A pass rush. That was the key in this game because it seemed like the offense was, no lie, was in the locker room at halftime. They stayed in there because think about it. We were able to move the ball, but we couldn't get back into the red zone. But shout out to Ed Oliver and shout out to Deion Walker. Those two were wreaking havoc in that backfield. Once they had made some adjustments, let's be real. We could not run the ball with ease like we were doing. And credit to Zach Robinson because he figured out I got to be on the perimeter. I got to throw the ball. Hey, Wolf, there we go. I got to bring you back up because your phone here froze. There we go. So, and I'm going to let you guys cook, but I got to give a shout out to Zach Robinson for being able to adjust, knowing that you can't run the ball. Guess what? You start hitting them on the perimeter where they can't catch your speed guys. So, fellas, Wolf came in first. Boom, you're next. Hey, Wolf, what you got, man?
Man, congratulations, Zach Robinson. You finally called a decent game.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm happy that we won them last two possessions before the half and the first three possessions. We got a fist set some way. But good job on defense. I didn't know we had Roberts. Roberts came in the NFL like, oh, okay. He was making impact plays in critical time. So I love our defense, our offense. I love how we like, hey, just stop us. And we give them that attitude, like, we're going to show you what we're going to do. Just stop us. And our players is stepping up and actually performing, achieving the goal, first down, achieving the second and 6. Even though we got behind the line, we even gained the first down. That's what I like to see.
Oh, yeah. And the beautiful thing is this. The Falcons, every time they've been on primetime TV, whether it's Sunday night, Thursday night, and now Monday night, this is what I said earlier this week, and I got to let my man Coach Boom cook as well. The Falcons have taken on the moniker as the old Oakland Raiders from the day. And the reason I say that, growing up during my childhood and then also looking at a lot of NFL films coming up, the Raiders showed up in primetime games all the time. It never failed. And guess what the Falcons are starting to learn? The Falcons are learning how to show up in big moments to where you gain that respect. You literally are in a situation to where, hey, you got to get it. But I am not going to lie. The one time I got nervous tonight, we were in the red zone and Penix threw that pass, and that linebacker, Shaq Thompson just read it. That was just a beautiful read from a veteran who literally just baited a young quarterback. That's all that was.
I ain't gonna lie, it's been a couple throws tonight. It's been a couple throws like that, go. I ain't gonna lie. They could have like 4 picks tonight if I seen correct. But we got the win. I ain't worrying about them.
Right. Boom, what you got, man?
Hey, man, I want to say, man, my hat goes off to the coaching staff, man. I think that they showed that they were very well prepared this week. You know, I'm gonna just say this, man. The way that Obert was able to generate pressure, Ryan, man, I don't think I've seen the Falcons play that well up front in a long time, man. We talking about years of bad pass rush. I mean, the way that they discombobulated Josh Allen, man, that shows me a lot about this team going forward. You know, they put it like this. There's still room for improvement on both sides of the ball. And when they finally do get some more money, man, they can maybe go out and add some more pieces. But, man, I'm so proud of the way that defense lit it up today. Like I said, Josh Allen wasn't himself, man. And this is probably the first time me watching Josh Allen. I don't think I've ever seen Josh Allen look this bad, right? And don't get me wrong, they still made the Bills did. They still did show Bill qualities. But, man, this is the first time in a long time I've seen Josh Allen look like this, man. You know, offense. I'm going to say this, too. I'm glad that the small issues that we're having on the offensive side of the ball, the defense being consistent all season long, man. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the fact that they were able to win this type of game against this type of team, knowing who they have on that side of the ball, offense and defensively, this says a lot about how hard the Falcons worked this offseason, man. And it showed that they're headed in the right direction, man. You know, the sky's the limit for this team. And of course, Penix has to clean up from some of the bad balls, man. But at the end of the day, man, I love this young quarterback. He's technically still a rookie. And I think the future is bright with Penix, man. He shows composure. And give it up to the offensive line, man. They gave up a few sacks today. But for the most part, man, Penix jersey has been clean. And you can tell those injuries are still creeping up in his mind, in the back of his mind, like trying to protect themselves. There was one play, I think the first sack that the Bills got in the game, Penix had the whole sideline, but for whatever reason, he tried to cut back inside, right? And I think they got some dudes trying to protect the fact that Bijan Robinson put the ball on the ground for 170 yards again, had over 250 yards total, man. So, like I said, that was something to see, man.
I'm telling you now. Boom, I'm telling you now. And including myself, no lie. We all discussing when we put the ball on the ground. We all said, God, here we go. But then the thing that professionals do, they settle in. They get right. Guess what? He focused in and had one of the second best games of the season that he did his thing. You know, and as you said, the offensive line's got to get a lot of credit because of what they've done. But when you're going up against Oliver, Deion Walker, what do you expect? You're not gonna hold them dudes. I'm sorry. Deion Walker was one of the ones I wanted to draft this year, but I'm happy with what we also have this year because you and I both said, look, if we missed out on Jalen Carter, that's the one that you go get because Deion is gonna be a problem in the future. And you do this on this guy. And I know this might sound crazy. Yeah, we talking ball all the way around, but I'm gonna tell you this here. Deion Walker reminds me a lot of a young Bruce Smith. The difference is he's not an edge rusher. When you put him on the inside, he's just mean, powerful, strong, and can make some stuff happen. So for us to slow down a guy that is that big, that fast, that strong, and that disruptive, one of the best future D tackles in the league.
Yeah.
I like my offensive line.
Oh, yeah.
Hell, you beating up Bosa. Bosa, one of the premier defenders. I mean, pass rusher. We was slowing him down.
Mm-hmm.
But I also want to say about the offensive line, not offensive line, but defensive line. It seemed like we really beat up their offensive line tonight, except for the third quarter. But we start off the tone.
He got mad in the third quarter. He got mad. Because Cook, think about it. Cook was starting to heat up, and then Ulbrich said, "Nope, we gonna."
Well, when they did the double blocks, that's when we got first a little bit frustrated, just a little bit.
I'm gonna say this too, Ron, before I get off, man. I don't mean to cut in, man. For the first time, and I'm gonna be honest with you, for a long time, man. I'm talking about, man. The defense was like Dan Quinn's message, fast and physical. And Ryan, you've been talking about this for years. They were able to get pressure and go cover zero, play some man. I loved it, man. We were able to play man coverage today. So that was beautiful, man.
We just knocked off, this is a time where we look. I'm gonna take a moment. You see that plate of lemon pepper wings? We ain't do no buffalo wings up in here. You know, I like buffalo wings or whatever. We ain't on buffalo, but had to have my own on the table, as you see. But the one thing I'm gonna say about this defense, and I know a lot of people have laughed at me over the years when I said defense wins championships, offense takes you there. You got to understand this. We've had offense for years, and we couldn't do nothing with it. You got a young offense that you're trying to still figure some things out. But let's be honest on this one. For you to knock off a AFC powerhouse that has been to the AFC championship game multiple times and that have been beaten, this is a perennial playoff team, one of the best in the league. Ladies and gentlemen, the Atlanta Falcons have just put the NFL on notice. Now, can we have the consistency? Shout out to Miss Lynn Hampton in the building or whatnot. One of the biggest Falcon fans, you know, outside of my mom, and that lady put the ball in my hand. That's my auntie, by the way. Georgia Bulldog, by the way, too. But she put the ball in my hand just like my mom did growing up. So shout out to my auntie stepping up. I know she gonna look. She about to go to bed now. She done said her hellos, and now she about to go to bed. So shout out to my auntie. We got Coach Cam and John, the cricket in the building. Fellas, boom. If you can stay for a minute, cool. If you can't, I understand because you got to coach the kids. Same with you, Wolf, because it's been a minute since you've been in here with us, Clayton. Coach Wolf, what you got for us, man? And John, we gonna let you. We know you finna have a sermon ready for us today. We know this, but Coach Cam, what you got?
Well, you know, first thing with me, the first thing I'm always making up is defense. And the one thing that I always said, if we allow our guys to do their job and maintain their gap ability, we'll stop the run more times than not. And that's exactly what Ulbrich did when we started getting punched in the mouth. He started having the linebackers filled. And with them double team blocks, you can only go so far as a running back. And that's exactly what he did. He took away all gap and cutback lanes for James Cook.
Facts.
And he forced Josh Allen to beat him with his arm and or his legs, and he couldn't do either. So the one thing that our fan base can stop complaining and crying about, we actually have a defense, and it's only getting better.
Yep.
We have to understand a lot of these guys are rookies. They're still in their early 20s. If this is what
I said 2 weeks ago, once they learn the game, once they know the game, once they learn their techniques, we're gonna be unstoppable.
It's gonna be a problem because we're so young, and the consistency is only going to get better because once they really start to trust each other in certain situations, down the distance, it only makes that defense play that much better because now I know if I fall off here, I know you'll cover here, here, and here. And it's a beautiful thing to watch it because for everyone who's ever coached football or even played football, when you start to see the vision of what you put together on paper and you start to see it on film and on the field of play, especially against opponents that, you know, usually look better and or have more continuity on their side, and you can go in and punch them in the mouth, you can take a punch and then give one back. It only gives us the hope of what this team could be a year or two down the line.
Facts. And before I let Big John cook up in here, look, it's something about these red helmets, ladies and gentlemen. It's something. Yeah. See, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, I got mine. Yeah, I got mine. Hey, I'm not hiding it. Yeah. Like I said, I got some throwback stuff in here, but I'm gonna keep that on the hush. But because we won tonight, I'm gonna pull that out the chamber for y'all. So for y'all that just stepped in, and y'all always see the guy that's on the videos and stuff. Yeah, I got one too. So I'm a true Falcon fan. If I got that in the crib. So yeah, John. This is back. Remember this? This is back when you had an afro and that kufi back in the day with these red helmets. But I got to bring that back up.
Not the afro days.
Got to bring that back up. So welcome to the cage, Big John. We got Red. We got Atlanta Fandemic in the building. John, what you got for us? And then we got Fandemic coming up.
The first half was a masterpiece. You were killing them on defense. Grady Hospital ran out of bed because you were laying them out every other play. Buffalo Bills was getting stomped on and run over on national television. They were so messed up, they didn't know what was coming next out of the offense. And then the second half. Now, I certainly hope that they weren't in there celebrating. If they were in there celebrating, I will be in the locker room next game, and all asses are gonna get cussed out. If the very first one talking about, well, we don't want, man, I'm slapping folk. I'm slapping ninjas.
Hey, John said he gonna put hands on folks and he gonna have folks in the locker room hollering.
And it ain't gonna. Hey, I'm gonna lay hands on them, and it's not gonna be holy. I'm gonna tell you just like that. Y'all see, man. You know, now we have got to close these games out a little stronger than what we've been demonstrating. All kudos to that defense for disrupting, holding those jokers, and just coming to play. What I said at the beginning, Ryan, do your job. And Atlanta Falcons defense definitely did their job. Now,
and that's the beautiful part, John, because remember, I said this weeks ago, fellas, and those who don't know anything, I said Zach Harrison is my guy for the year. I've been preaching about Zach Harrison since he's been here from Ohio State. And I said he's going to be a guy that is going to be disruptive and he's going to make critical plays at critical moments. And tonight, he had 3 critical plays in this ball game, if y'all didn't pay attention to it. Outside of the last one where he tipped and D'Angelo Malone got a pick, he literally forced the sack to David Onyemata in that pocket. They collapsed that pocket because think about it. When he broke through after their backup center got in, Allen tried to run it. He ran right into Onyemata, and Onyemata held him. So think about it. This man has affected the game in many ways that you can't see it on the stat sheet, but it's literally on film. He's a guy that's unheralded. So, Fandemic, up, what you got for us? And then I got Ant, Red, and then we just gonna keep it going, man. It's the good times right now. We gotta enjoy this, fellas.
Hey, what's going on, fellas? Hey, I appreciate being on here with y'all, man. But look, this is a great win. But I'm gonna pick it back off John. You know, I was actually sitting back and I was actually concerned about the second half because everybody knows that the Bills are a 4-quarter team. They play all 4 quarters. And like my last video, that's what I talked about. We have to be consistent through the whole game. Don't let up for nothing. And play clean football. Mistake free. And everybody know, like Josh, y'all know who he is. He's that type of quarterback that looks and thrive on short yardage game. And I was hoping that we wouldn't give up those long plays where with those 3 quick 3 and outs, giving Josh Allen that opportunity. And kudos to Jeff Albrecht. He did his thing on defense, guys. If anybody deserves that game ball, it's gonna be Jeff Albrecht. But after this win right here, I mean, the ceiling is endless for this team. And we did this without Darnell Mooney. So I mean, and we still really hadn't tested Penix's arm. I mean, his throws were. I'm not gonna say all of them were perfect, but at the same time, they were the throws that everybody thought that Penix could not make. And before I end that, shout out to the Atlanta Hawks, man. They went in there right across the street and they won their game too. So Martin Luther King and Northside Drive, they're gonna be up kind of late tonight. So it's gonna be swinging out there.
Hey, shout out to my man Clee that's in the building. He's an Ohio State fan. He has his own podcast, talking college football or whatnot. Hey, thank you for Zach Harrison, bro. All these folks over here can tell you I've been preaching about this boy for years. So that's about the only nice thing I'm gonna say about y'all boys over there in Ohio right now. But thank y'all, man. Yeah, I appreciate it. Hey, man, y'all tap in. For my Buckeye fans that are Falcon fans, y'all check in with my man Clee on his podcast or whatnot. He's definitely live on X. So if you don't have his Facebook channel, look up Clee times Ike or whatnot, and you definitely will see what it is, man. So shout out to my man Clee over there doing his thing. One of my fellow college content creators I talk a little trash with. Red, come on up in here, Mr. Red. I was paying attention to your timeline today. Now that these boys done got this win off, what you got for us, Red?
Yeah, man, this is a good win. I like this win. We needed this win. Like John said, pretty sure everybody else said, first half, we were flawless. Man, I really wish we had got that touchdown, but Drake, you gotta learn how to dive instead of, learn how to jump. Man, you right there, man. You got to jump. Time to be stuck, man. Jump instead of, trying to balance yourself out of bounds, to propel your jump. No, just jump. You don't need to propel your jump. Jump. Yeah.
Hey man,
But,
shout out to Miss Carrie in the building, man. Tap in with her doing her thing on her channel or whatnot. Red, you right, because I read exactly what you said on Facebook. You definitely was already talking about him. You said this man gonna step out of bounds before he get a touchdown.
but
Red called it like you see it.
But like I say, Bijan, finally you give me a good signature run at 81 yards. Hey man, that was nice. That was nice. Pretty much sealed the game. Drake London, should have been touchdown, would have really sealed the game. But like I say, the second half, man, defense, man. Hey, I ain't tripping because look, defense, they need that practice, man. They need that practice. I understand John and everybody else. Yeah, John, you know, man, they cardiac kids, man. They could have put the game away so many times, man. But the good thing is, I like how our defense is learning, is getting these great reps against these good teams. Because this is what we're gonna need down the stretch. We're gonna need play. We're gonna need our defense to hold serve. Come to critical games. We're gonna need turnovers. We got 2 tonight. We're gonna need sacks. We got 4 tonight. Yeah, like I say, man, defense, they pretty much did the job. And then offense, you halfway did your job. I mean, you closed the game out eventually. That kicker, oh my God. Parker Romo, I still ain't sold on you, buddy, but you did make the critical kick in the end.
Hey, Red, like but to be honest, Big Red, you got to realize this, dog. That kick wasn't on him. That block kick was not on him on that one. If you pay attention to it, bro, they literally broke through that weak block that was there. That was what happened. Because in the area where he broke in at, and Coach Boom will tell you this, and Coach Cam will tell you this, because they coach special teams. If anybody gets in, you're not supposed to get in the middle or on those parts that are right outside of the edge, right outside of the middle, going towards the edge. That right there, that's a problem. If we can't hold
where they stack up the box at.
Nah, that right there is gonna be a problem, Red. So I'm with you. I'm not sold on Parker Romo yet because I need to see him kick outside because he missed 2 outside. But that block kick was on that line. And John, you need to have your bull ready for them boys. Seriously.
But you see, they made the adjustment on that next kick, right?
Yep.
Instead of having that gap there, they had them jokers. They had them lock their legs up behind each other, layer their legs up behind each other on that next kick. So there was no way that guy could get through there again. So they addressed the issue real quick.
So we got Ant in the building.
What's up? Oh my God, thankfully.
Yeah. We got Ant in the building, John. I got you because I know you stewing on that one. I got you. So Ant, what's going on, man? I know you was down there waiting for a second. What you got, brother? What's happening?
Man, first of all, how everybody doing, man?
What's up,
man?
Yes, sir.
I don't think other people understand. I enjoyed this win, man. Like they did it the way Falcons had been dreaming of for the last 10 years. You had a dominant running game. He had a young quarterback who was getting up, even though he was doing some BS. We'll talk about that later. I ain't going to get in that. He got the ball pretty much out where he needed to get the ball out to. And he had a dominant defense. Think about that. The Atlanta Falcons, who do not draft defensive players from Georgia, who draft big time defense, they did all that. Now they got their young ball hawks. They got a young defensive line coming. You got a defensive coordinator who put it all together like a cake. And you ain't even wet to peek it.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying too much negative about this game. Could they get better? Absolutely. It's no perfect team in the NFL. But what really pissed me off as a fan, I'm talking as a fan, not the person who
go right ahead. Handle it. I know where you're going with this.
Pick the Falcons, period.
Right.
And that I saw a vulnerable team 2 weeks ago. Buffalo was not the team everybody kept screaming. And when I saw that, I think I'm pissed off tonight if they ain't beat them by 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Stop like they great better than one. Should have been 3 touchdowns tonight. And everybody saw. Watch the tape. So many opportunities tonight on offense and defense way down.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem I got. And this is something that we saw during the game. Look, us as fans, I get it. We're excited. We got a lot going on. Yeah. And it was something I saw, and I got to address this with our fan base. Look, Don't sit here and celebrate the win when you pretty much was on the timeline saying we finna lose this game after stuff get a little shaky. Don't
Tell
do
him,
that.
Ryan.
Don't
Tell him,
do
Ryan.
that.
Yeah.
Because see, that was
Hey, Ryan, say that again, bro.
Preach,
I'm
Ryan.
I gotta say this, and I'm saying this so humbly, and I'm gonna be very peaceful. I'm not gonna be loud. I'm gonna talk to you just like you pretty much in the church. I'm gonna take you back to the boom room. Let me whisper in your ear. Just like
Not the closet.
let me tell the shoe managers like this here. Look, when the game is going on, ladies and gentlemen, if you casual fans, keep your feelings off of social media. Stop saying that we gonna lose. If you do it behind closed doors, it's okay. But stop making us look bad as a fan base when you have people that are watching and they're waiting to troll us because we don't have solid fans. You didn't see Buffalo fans sitting there throwing in the towel that soon. They were saying, okay, we'll see them in the second half. I can tell you this because we're on all platforms. Look, watch the game, enjoy it, be pissed when stuff don't go right. I get it, but don't sit there and say we're gonna lose the ball game. It's called having optimism at this point. It's called having optimism. Stop being a halfway fan. If you're gonna ride with this team, ride with this team.
Right.
Don't just give up just yet. You know, that's just a PSA for me to y'all. I enjoyed the win, but come on, man. Y'all got to do a little bit better. But
stop being conservative fans.
Thank you. And speaking of somebody that's not conservative, we got one of the best in the game in here with us. We got Mr. Larry Dixon in the way. I told you happy birthday on your birthday, but I'm gonna make it public again. Happy birthday to my man Larry once again, even though he's pretty much celebrating this win as a birthday gift. So we definitely gotta tell my boy happy birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you.
Happy birthday, big
What's
dog.
going on, fellas? As always, appreciate you letting me come on the platform, man. Guys, make sure you hit the like button for this great content. It's the lifeblood of all live streams. I got it's the winning do-rag right here. So this winning time do-rag right here. All right, key to the game. As I commentated on there during the game, we take our wins. Bijan is him first and foremost. Let's get this. We pretty much have LT and Michael Turner situation, and we're not going to be able to keep Tyler Algier. Period. So people just keep it out of their mind, and that's just what it is. If people didn't really know about Bijan nationally, I mean, they know about it because of fantasy, but not the only game on since the Bears game on, but being the first game on, everybody got eyes on us. Yeah, that's a coming out party for Bijan. He's the best player on this team. All the offense should always run through him. We need to establish it like we did today. Keys to the game. Coach Brick coached his butt off. Coach Brick, whatever game ball. I'm not listening to Raheem. I know he's talking something. I can't really stand his voice right now.
Ooh.
But Coach Brick, no. I mean, it's like cat's claws on a chalkboard.
Bro, that's funny.
Hey. Coach Brick was he was the key to the game, and he coached like he'd been coaching in that division for the past 4 or 5 years. The game plan we came back was spotless. The only time they even got was out of halftime, and they made a little adjustment, but we adjusted to that.
Yeah,
because he knew what they were going to run. You feel me? So for me personally, shout out to the offensive line we picked up from Seattle. He came in and did Wellman's job. The running game did kind of sputter after that when Jake Matthews went out. That was kind of why we wasn't running it as much. But yeah, that was hot. I had to take that off. I don't know how Michael finished to it.
Hey, Miss B, hold on real quick, Larry.
My bad.
Miss B. So the reason why Coach Brand is saying that is because every time Arthur comes out of the box before the game is over with, bad things always happen to the Falcons. That's why he was saying he need to stay up there to pretty much stay up there in that box. Let that ride at this
Y'all
point.
know he always gonna be down there. Yeah, y'all know that. I don't even address it no more because we know his butt gonna be right down there. Win or lose, by halfway through the fourth quarter, he gonna be down there. So that's just what it is, guys.
No, I'm just laughing at that.
Yeah, Coach Brett.
It's scary because folk get fired. That's how Dan Quinn lost his job.
John, he didn't have his firing suit on. The crush rig.
I don't want to see him down there, period. Because see that joke, he might make that brown suit his firing suit.
So we had MLB offers.
So I want to ask everybody this real quick.
This one of the better games we've played. Like we kind of sputter in the second half, and that's because our offense is predictable. Once they see it a couple of times, what we're gonna do. But yeah, I don't think we're ever gonna run out of the under center. It's not gonna happen. We're playing Madden, and all we're doing is being shotgun. Either pistol, or that's what we're doing.
I got a question.
That's what we're doing.
So
God, we run under center play action once this season. We've run maybe 15 times under center. I have to go back and check. I know before the last game it was 13 times. So yeah, we're predictable. We have to execute. Period. We have to execute to the upteenth degree because what we're doing is predictable. But when we get explosive plays, that's when you say, okay, well, it is predictable, but Bijan is getting explosive plays. So which one is it? Is it Bijan? Are we scheming it up, or is just Bijan is just so amazing?
Yeah,
it's more like Bijan is amazing. And run defense was horrible.
But here's the key to that, because I'm getting ready to ask a question to the whole panel. But here's the key to that. It ain't just Bijan. Bijan's making the stuff look great. Let's keep it a book. Now, this is the part that I got to put in here. And Coach, boom, I want you to tap into this because I know you got to deal with this week. Nobody's talking about how the wide receivers are blocking. Nobody's talking about the fact that Kyle Pitts has figured out how to start blocking now. But I think it's because there's some money here. I still stand on it. So, and then I'm going to ask you guys this. Boom. This is a question for you, and then I got a question for the panel. So when you look at seeing these receivers, they're blocking or whatnot, and compared to what we've had in years, how do you feel everybody's bought into this offense that was here last year with Zach? How do you feel?
I say this, man. I think that they looking at the importance of the little things, man. You know, everything has to be collective, man. You know, and with those guys and the way they blocking on the perimeter, man, I really believe that's a big part of what Bijan is doing. I said, first of all, kudos to the O-line. I always got to throw them out there. But like I said, the little things, man. Those receivers know, man. Them setting the tone on the perimeter is gonna, open it up for them to be involved in the pass game, about the play action. So, like I said, I just think they understand how important that is and how they've lacked in that area over the past couple of years. When Julio Jones was an excellent perimeter, excellent guy blocking on the perimeter, man. But like I said, those guys understand that's a big part of the details of the run game. So I'm gonna just throw that.
So here's the question I got for the panel. Now, when we talk about we setting the tone, and I want everybody's opinion on this. John, I'll let you start this one. When you look at how the tone is set, Kyle did let everybody know what kind of game it was going to be when he ran over that DB that decided to run up on him. And it seemed like everybody followed suit because we were moving the ball, methodically. But it seemed like when Tyler ran that guy over, everybody on that sideline lit up because think about it. The defense struggled at first, but after he scored that touchdown, all I'm going to say is this. I was different with that team, and they went off the motivation of the physicality that was brought to the table.
Okay, I got
How do
you.
y'all feel physicality wakes this team up? Why do you think it's taking this long for this team to wake up all the way around and be as physical after they saw Tyler Algier make that run like that?
Now I'm gonna say this. Some of y'all might be old enough to remember. You remember when William Andrews ran over Ronnie Lott?
Yeah. I know the clip. Matter of fact, hell, I'll bring it up for you. I got you.
Bring it up. I like watching that. Bring that up.
When William Andrews ran over Ronnie Lott, the whole earth just shook and turned over on its side.
Yeah.
The team on the sidelines responded to that because it was a declaration that we ain't playing around out here.
Exactly.
It's only 2 players I've seen. I'm gonna be real with you. It's only 3 players I've seen get the best of Ronnie Lott. Everybody got on the field. It happens. William was one. Mark Bavaro was the other one who dragged Ronnie Lott for about 5 yards, if you remember.
Yeah.
He gave him a piggyback ride. And the third one was Timmy Newsom. People forget about how good Timmy Newsom was.
And it's one more.
Who else you got?
It's one more that he was one of our wide receivers, Sean Collins.
Oh,
he popped Ronnie Lott. And I remember the interview after the game. Oh, I'm gonna be looking for him because we had another game. We had to play with the 49ers, and Sean Collins knocked him over. And just bullied him.
So I got you on this, John. You asked for it. Fair use,
Here
fair
go.
use, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Here you go. Yeah.
Here we go. Ronnie Lott.
Oh, that red helmet.
Yep.
They don't have sound with this video, unfortunately, which I don't understand why.
They need to make that the default helmet for real.
Nah, you do. I agree with you on that, brother.
Yeah.
I'm partial to back to black, man. I'm sorry. It's one out.
Yes, sir. Hello, meet the truck.
And he wasn't done.
Nope.
And he wasn't done.
I'm gonna bring it back for you because here's the thing. I got the sound to work, fellas. So I got you. I'm gonna bring it back for you. Here you go.
All right, now y'all do a little talking because they pick up.
So Ronnie Lott is one of the greatest defensive backs of all time. Corner, safety, he played everything. And when you got a guy like William Andrews that punished him, it's dangerous. And that was one of the best defenses in the league.
Stop playing.
Think about it. Now look what he just ran through. He ran through that whole defense. Eric Wright, Atlanta's own. So if y'all don't know who Eric Wright is from the city. Played at Pittsburgh back in the day for the Pittsburgh Panthers with Hugh Green and those guys. And when you look at him, he was dangerous. He was another guy. He actually was the reason why they got their first Super Bowl, because he caught Drew Pearson by a pinky, if you remember. That play never happens if Atlanta doesn't lose to Dallas on that stinking Hail Mary pass from Danny White.
Right.
But I'm not finna dredge up bad memories.
Yeah, please don't dredge up.
That's a bad one.
Shoot. Looking at that clip, if one Falcon had turned around, Andrews would have had a touchdown.
He's going up with him.
Andrews got horse collar. That was the only way they could get him down.
Yeah, hey, everybody was running looking that way.
That was legal back then, though.
Oh yeah, you could do all that. Hey man, but
your mic's muted. Hold up. Go ahead, Boom.
Oh my bad. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah,
a little soft.
That was all good points y'all just made, man. That was a hell of a play with Ronnie Lott getting ran over right there, man. But here's the deal though. This is how the top Algier run set the tone of the physicality of the team. We gotta understand something. Historically, man, the Bills are a physical defense, man. They got men on that defense, man. They still got, even though they're short, some guys, man, they still got some dogs on their defense. And I think that tone by, running the guy over, hey, look, we here to play, man. This is how we have to play in order to beat this team. And this may sound like I'm pressing, but man, I'm gonna be honest, based on what I said, I do believe they're gonna clean up on offense. And I think that once they really get going, man, it's almost like right now, they got the offense are like a thoroughbred horse. They got the third in the barn when that's your best and your strongest horse. If you turn him loose and let him run, he's gonna be dangerous, right? So I think they get going, man. It's a possibility with the way the NFL is going this year, with how the good teams are so-called struggling, man. It's a possibility that we can see the Bills again in February. Some folks may say crazy.
That's what people don't understand. But the AFC is wide open, the NFC is wide open. But as we said, I got to bring this up because here's the thing. I found the play. They actually finally posted it or whatnot. So here's the play that set everything up for the Falcons in this game when you talk about being able to run the ball. Fair use.
Algier.
Fair use.
Tyler Algier, the power back. He muscles through and bangs into the end zone. And the Falcons.
What he thought Algier was going to dive for the end zone. Algier looked at him like, come here.
They wanted
what he thought Algier was going to dive for the end zone. Algier looked right at him like, come here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But Algier does that almost every game, though.
Every game, yeah. It's like
he don't score every game, but he does it almost every game.
Yeah.
I feel like that's our new culture now because you see Drake every time he gets tackled, he jumping straight up cheering. Bijan, when he gets tackled, he jumping straight up cheering. So it's like it's our new culture. You can knock us down, but we're gonna get back up.
Yeah.
And the thing that I say with Atlanta, and this is something that I love about this team, it's still, like I said, I'm kind of like you when it comes to Raheem. I'm tired of hearing your voice. I need you to just you know what? Stop giving the cliches. Hey, this is what happened. This is what it is. Move on. Yeah. Let's get this thing right. And what we need now at this point, we need a better kicker. And here's my thing. We got to go to San Francisco to play this game. So
on a short week.
Yeah, because you play Sunday night. So I'm looking at it from this point. When you talk about playing on a Sunday night, I see the Falcons being very dangerous at this point and just being one of these teams that if we can actually get a kicker, we're gonna be hard to stop.
Yeah.
We get a kicker, we're gonna be hard to stop. What's good, JH? Welcome to the building.
What's going on? How y'all feel?
Oh, that's my man. That's my man.
That's James.
Man, James. I was looking at the initials. Look, it's a silhouette, bro. I can't see you, but it's okay. I see the silhouette in the white tee.
Yes, sir.
I got a question, fellas.
What's up?
Jesse Bates. This is 2 times I seen him misread the QB and he gave up the TD. Might as well say. He did that against Carolina and he did against today. Y'all think he's falling down or he's gonna be okay?
No, I think he's just not having.
He's fine. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah. Here's the thing. Every player is going to get recognized for their strength and their weaknesses, right? But as a team, guess where Atlanta is right now as a defense? Number 1 in the NFL.
Yep.
So as a team, that's what we're looking at. Now, granted, like I said, everyone has got their strengths and weaknesses, right? But I mean, like until we address that number 2 spot, which I think is our ultimate weakness on defense. I mean, if we keep playing like we played tonight as a team and gear up and get that energy behind us, I mean, we can stay at that number 1 spot. We can stay there. Jesse Bates is the leader on this squad. You know, he's not that vocal leader, but he's that guy that can actually lead by example and put people in place. Because I mean, he does set the example. But what's your alternative too? If you look at it,
what's up, Larry?
You look at it. Now he compliments Xavier bar none. He compliments Billy Bowman without bar none. And guess what? Billy Bowman didn't even play tonight.
Pretty much.
Just think about that.
Everybody, it's the thing, man. Everybody has a role to play, and the way that he's helping these young guys out, think about it. They can play free because they still have a fear of him on that back end. What you got, Larry?
I was gonna make a point about earlier we weren't getting any pressure, and line eyes never, your line eyes and never tell a lie. You know what I'm saying? Like he was looking at Josh Allen. Josh Allen eyes drew him over to himself. You know what I'm saying? And then he threw across. That play took about 4 or 5 seconds to come across all the way across the field. If you had pass rush then, that's when we were only sending 4. Then once Coach Brick started calling up, dialing up more blitzes and stuff like that, timely zone blitzes and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Off and on, trying to keep him balanced. They want to give him the same look every time.
Let's take I-20 East.
He does peak in the backfield,
Who
yes.
on the expressway?
SK
Come back to Augusta.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he will.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Keep it between the lines, boss.
Yeah.
Don't even know where you're going.
No, I just think like you got to look at it like, yeah, I don't have any problem with Jesse Bates at all. That's the least of our problems. You know what I'm saying? Nah, at all. Yeah, he did get caught, but nah, that's the least of my problems, to be honest.
Okay, I just make sure because he came from the Bengals, and I know big Bengal fans, and that's one thing they didn't like about him. He gave up too many plays like that.
Well,
I mean,
that's fair.
I wouldn't say.
Well, hell, he didn't have a pass rush.
I wouldn't say that shit is giving up too many.
Pass rush, man.
Listen, wait a minute. You listening to Bengals fans out of all fans, the Bungles. You talking to a fan.
I mean, they have them first. You got, it's like you get a girlfriend, and a guy tell you like, "Hey, you need to watch out on that girl." That's all.
No, bro. First of all, I only move like that.
You talking about? Listen, you talking about one of the worst organizations outside of us. They are horrible.
Bro, you don't worry about, like, first of all, making that an analogy. If you with somebody, why you worried about what the next man did? Like, I would.
That's all I'm gonna say, and then I gotta let James go, and then K-Dub.
All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here, though.
All right, Big Larry, we appreciate it.
All right, Larry.
I need something.
All right, Larry, hold it down.
There we are. But I just want to stop in, show some love to the stream. Everybody, make sure you hit the like button. And it's the party line, man. Everybody picked us to lose. All the people on the panel said Bills.
Did.
I was like, yeah.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they did.
So
yeah, rise up,
man. Rise up, man. Let's go, man.
Party.
Let's go, K-Dub.
Hey, y'all niggas ain't party. It don't sound like a party here, but that motherfucker was live. That bitch was live enough.
Hey, man,
I got a 2-hour ride back to Augusta, and I'm still live. Come on now.
Hey, you know you
know. That's how I take me with you, bro. You left me in Augusta, man.
You know, I left you in Augusta.
Hey,
we're all set. Let's go.
Hey, you do realize? Wait a minute. You do realize you just dropped the MF word on the show just now, right?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. I got 2 lives. I'm sorry. I want to apologize to everyone out there.
Hey, John, he thought this was
Hey, K-Dub. See, Siri gonna start cussing you in a minute.
Yeah, because she gonna think you cussing at her.
Hey,
you keep that mess up. Siri gonna cuss you out. Keep your eyes on the road, boy.
Hey, James, so what you got, man? James, you came in a second ago. I know you've been waiting patiently. What you got, James?
Man, look.
Eyes on the road, baby.
Man, I'm just proud of this overall team, man. Just to be honest with you, even though we had some issues in the second half, but the way to pull it out in the end, that's the main thing. Yeah, and I'm proud of it because as Falcons fan, we have grown to tend to see them drop the draws, as they say.
Yes,
you
sir.
see them. You see what I mean? And just to see them when adversity hit the team in the second half and how they came together and pull that win off, that's showing that the team is finally growing. Shout out to Bijan, shout out to Drake. Drake was down his 2 main courses, Darnell Mooney and Ray, and he stepped up to the plate like a big dog in that situation. He catches 158 yards and a touchdown, bro. That shows you that he has that dog in him.
And here's something else. The biggest X factor that I talked about that's not gonna get talked about, Zach Harrison. Guy we've been sitting here preaching on for years. He made the play at the end, but people not gonna talk about the plays that he made where you got Onyemata a sack and when you pretty much forced Josh Allen to run, and he was just a problem tonight. They couldn't handle him.
Right.
For real.
Our rush of 5 was a problem all night. All 5 of them.
Man, James Pierce, man,
Jalen.
Jalen, bro.
And he was the reason of some of them disruptions.
They was
Let me
holding
get back
Jalen
in
the
here
whole
with
night.
y'all.
Let's keep that boy.
I got to ask
Jalen
y'all.
the whole night.
Man,
I got to ask y'all too.
What's up?
Man, hold
No,
on.
I'm waiting till y'all finish. I just want to make sure I got.
To be honest with you, on that play with that sweep with Elijah Moore, even Elijah Moore would have caught that ball. James Pierce would still would have hit him in the backfield. That's how fast he got off that ball tonight, bro. James Pierce and Jalen Walker is going to be special.
Man, dang, did you see that? Did you see that the second to not our last defensive series when we got the interception, but it was either the second to last one or the one right before that. Well, I mean, dude, we pretty much had this clown surrounded and was sitting one and he couldn't do nothing. Because either he was gonna get sacked or he was gonna either throw a pick or it was gonna be incomplete. I mean, jump over. That next to last defensive series was marvelous, dude. Because
man,
we had that dude closeted in. I mean, we was rushing one, had the edges. We had the edges locked up. And then we was rushing about 2 or 3 in the middle. So either way it go, he could do nothing. Now that's the type of defensive series I like right there.
I'm gonna say this key thing, and then I'm finished. And I'm gonna say this key thing, then I'm finished. I'm finished.
What you got, James?
The screen passes tonight, y'all. The screen passes was unique because it put pressure on the edges because they edges couldn't get off the blocks like that and set the tone and disrupt. Zach called some hellified screen plays tonight, y'all. We have to get that man there.
Hey, that pistol was pistoling.
It was pistoling. I feel like a pistol.
I guess it took us firing a wide receiver coach.
Hey, James, but here's the one thing they started to figure out at the end. The crazy part about it was once they started putting instead of having their power guys, they started putting their speed guys on the outside linebackers who can run. We started seeing passes tipped at that point, but it was too late at that point. You get what I'm saying? So I agree with you on that. But the thing that had me nervous, he put that ball in harm's way. Shaq Thompson baited him for that one, bro. If that man catches that ball, that was pick 6.
He stared right at him. See, he stared right at that man, and man was just even in the backfield. He was watching his eyes.
But guess what? We ended up getting the kick at that point. We had we pretty much was up by 10 at that point. So we put the pressure on them because let's be real on this. D. Alford tonight had a game tonight. That's another one.
So did Mike Hughes.
Yes.
Don't forget Mike Hughes.
That whole secondary did pretty good.
Mike Hughes was getting burnt. Mike Hughes.
Yeah, he still got burnt, but he still was his best game yet.
Overall, they did pretty damn good.
I give him an A.
So, Dub, so what you got, man? I know you've been sitting there waiting to chime in on this one here. What you got?
I mean, like I say,
good night, y'all.
All right, good night. I mean, just to piggyback back off of it, when everybody's long ride to Indian Creek, so you know what I'm saying. But it was a great night, man. They came out and put on for the city, man. Like I say, you know, you're gonna have mishaps, you're gonna have things that happen in a football game, ebbs and flows. But they did what they supposed to do, man. They did what they supposed to do. They understood the assignment. They got the job done. I mean, like I say, they came out with a fast start, hit them in the mouth. They kept chopping that big ass tree down, the MVP, and they got the job done. Like I say, you know, don't get too high, don't get too low. Circle the wagons and get ready for next week. That's it.
And that's the thing. Right now, and I've been saying this for the longest. We can't lean on Penix right now. He's still learning the game right now. You let him make his mistakes. You let him grow. Right now, you lean on that running game and that defense. You give him a chance to grow and understand this and understand how to make plays. You let him grow. Don't put pressure on him. You got two hellified running backs in that backfield. You got a tight end that's on pay that's trying to get a payday right now, so he gonna play his heart out. And you got a defense that is that was ranked the #1 defense in the league, and we literally are causing turnovers and giving this guy opportunities. Right now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm happy with my quarterback, but guess what? I don't need him to be the guy this year. I don't need him to, because guess what? We got Bijan in that backfield.
We got too many weapons.
We got
too many weapons.
Don't worry. You got enough. You got enough Bijan butt kissers around. The Penix ain't gonna be Bijan. They're gonna get the tree.
Hey, Red, but here's the thing. Penix is gonna be great, but I'm telling you when he gonna hit his stride. He's gonna hit his stride by week 10 or 11 when everything is gonna click for him. Hopefully it clicks before then. But
did y'all notice?
That's why you have a team around your young quarterback. You have a running back around your young quarterback. You have a defense around you. He is straight. He can take his lumps early while we still get wins. And by the time he figure it out, we'll be ready for a playoff run.
Because think about it. Washington did that last year. Go ahead, Boom. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say this too, man. When you look, and I know this kind of off topic, man, but and it's random. But I want to get back to the Falcons. I think the Hawks are pretty good this year, man.
Let's go, baby. Oh.
Yes, sir. We'll take that.
It's a double win, baby, tonight.
Porzingis was a big factor that we had. When we got him, I knew we was gonna be somebody.
Yeah.
Hey, red head on fire, man.
We just gotta stay healthy with the Hawks.
And hey, look. Hey, Nick, NAW. Kid Alexander Walker, he gonna be a beast on the Hawks.
All I'm saying is this.
You know, I believe it. I know that basketball.
I see it. I believe it.
We'll keep on goddamn believing, Red, because it's gonna happen.
I've been waiting on it to happen 20 years. How it gonna happen? I've been waiting for 20 damn years for it to happen.
we all been waiting, goddamn. We just waiting.
I've been waiting since we traded Dominique away. It's gonna happen.
I'm gonna make this last point. I definitely agree. Like I said, we don't need Penix to be the guy right now. I'm not gonna say all season, but like you said, Ryan, by week 10, once Penix get this thing figured out, I'm telling you guys, this Atlanta Falcons team can play with any team in the National Football.
Any team. When I say week to week,
we can prove that tonight.
Week to week, it's a week to week lead. It's a week to week lead. Look at the entirety of the league. The entirety of the league. Don't look at our game.
Go ahead and finish.
I want to say one thing too about this. Everybody was predicting that the NFC South was the softest division.
Yeah, we looking at height, bro.
Yeah, I hate talking about the Aints. I hate talking about them sucks, but they showing out. Carolina even showing out.
What up, Boom? Boom listen, y'all gotta let Boom finish his point, man. He was
I'm sorry, Boom.
Kill him, a dog.
We excited, Boom.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna get out here so he can talk. Y'all talk. Okay. Hey, time down, boy.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Hey,
what up, Boom?
And I'm man enough to admit this, man. I'm man enough to admit it. I was talking about our interior D line, and I ain't have no confidence in the interior of the D line coming to the season. But man, they
number one
interior all season, right? Because I was kind of nervous. Of course, we let Grady go. I had
we ain't miss Grady,
right? Hey, but I was wrong, though, man. I thought those guys were gonna be sugar to SHIT. Can't say some words, I know. But man, like I said, those young guys, man, showing their force, and they looking like the best unit in that right now. So like I said,
Cook still didn't get 100 yards on him. But he didn't get 100 yards on him.
Yeah, it's an open NFL this year, man. Listen, it's an open league this year, man.
Wide open. Wide open.
And that's how we can sneak our way in.
Who in the NFC y'all worried about right now? It
will be two different teams in the Super Bowl this year. It'll be two new different teams in the Super Bowl.
It's gonna be the Atlanta Falcons and the LA Chargers, man.
That's right.
The Chargers Listen, the Chargers defense is awful. That's the problem. They got an offense, but their defense is awful. So I don't see them even getting out of the AFC.
I don't even see. I don't see Chargers win one playoff game.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The team.
It might be. I see Pittsburgh. I see Pittsburgh going back.
I was gonna say I see Pittsburgh. I see Buffalo being in that situation. Another team that you got to look at that's quietly doing it, the Indianapolis Colts. Ain't nobody talking about them either.
Right.
We got to play them in a couple of weeks, though.
Exactly.
That's all right. Bring them on.
Bring them on.
Bring them on.
But guess what?
How many picks Indiana Jones gonna throw?
But here's the thing: they still got a squad though, and we're gonna be facing the same situation that we faced tonight with Buffalo with them.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? They got a quarterback, Daniel Jones. He's not as good of a passer as
great damn runner
as Josh Allen. But guess what? When you talk about him running that ball, he is a problem, and you got to put hats on him.
Yeah, and see that if you're gonna take away anything from our defense, we don't play mobile quarterbacks well, and that's that's the only thing I hate. But I think we're gonna get. I think with Jeff Albrecht there, Jeff Albrecht gonna take care of that too.
We got 4 sacks tonight. They're more than I thought we would.
That's what I said. I don't know. You talking about the pass? Them boys there. Number one. This is number one.
Yeah, I understand that. Look,
they gonna come out these boys, man.
Look here. That's one of the things I put out in my preview show too. That's one thing we're gonna have to do is keep Josh Allen at bay.
Yeah.
If we stop him from doing anything, that stops Buffalo. I mean, it even affects the defense. If we stop Josh Allen, because he is that team, that the defense is going to be what it is. But just looking at it, that was my only concern coming into this game is Josh Allen being able to have time to do what he do.
180, y'all, 180 yards.
But here's the thing.
Touchdown in the
here's
opening.
another team that I got to throw in the mix for the AFC. That they lost on Sunday or whatnot, but you got to look at the Jacksonville Jaguars. They are dangerous.
Yeah.
If they think about it, they ended up trading their high priced cornerback Tyson Campbell to the Browns. They got rid of him. So that tells you how deep they are in Jacksonville right now. And that dude was a first round pick, and they got rid of him like it was nothing. So at the end of the day, the league is wide open. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be 2 NFC South teams in the playoffs. Tampa's going, and it's gonna be us. Telling you that now. Now, winning the division, that right there is a wild card. Tampa got the lead on the division easily. So we have to win 4 straight games to put ourselves in the hunt for winning the division at this point. We can't mess up. We have no room for error if we want a division title. But we have a very good chance of getting a good playoff spot.
Yeah.
I think we're going there as a wild card, yeah. I think we're going there as a wild card. I think Tampa, like you said, Tampa Bay going there, and we're going there as a wild card. We'll go in high. I done seen teams go win the Super Bowl out that wild card. I have seen it done. So we can out that wild card and let go.
I ain't gonna say what we're going in there right now. Because last year we had the lead.
But you know what? It's a long season still.
So let's see how Tampa finish it out, and let's see how we finish it out. Because you asked me, we got the stronger team going forward.
I mean, long we get here, Red. I got you, but long we get here, long we just get an invite to the party.
Long as we get in there.
We gonna be at the party, dog. We gonna be at the party. We gonna be there taking the damn coolers in.
Think about this, Red. Tampa ended up getting a big win yesterday versus a good 49ers team with their starting receivers out and their starting running back out. They loaded.
Yeah, they lost another guy. They lose about 2 starters every week. Eventually, eventually gonna catch up with them.
Hey, Mike, they haven't said anything about Matthews' injury, man. They just said he was out for the rest of the game. We'll find out tomorrow. But,
don't think
I read a report yesterday, right? I read a report.
Hold on, Matthews got hurt.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Got hurt.
Wait a minute, you
got rolled up on.
You didn't see him leave the field?
I mean, K-Dub know a lot. I be doing a lot of stuff, a lot of moving around.
He over there moving
Can't
around.
be distracted.
Trash, man.
I mean, but you know, be talking trash. I know a lot of people. It be a lot going on, man. I just see that.
We know what you looking at doing halftime. So you ain't got.
Here we go.
We know what you distracted by.
Man,
it be a lot of distractions. Man, I be doing something else. Yeah, we know.
So Matthew got hurt. He missed the second half, and he pretty much had his backup in the whole time. That's the dude that we had from Seattle to come in and play for him. So again,
I mean, like I said,
the cat from Seattle that we got in
see it
in the offseason.
You see a lot more when you're watching on TV because the announcers are talking, man. You just watching the game, man. It's a lot going on. But yeah,
right.
I was distracted, you know.
Yeah, we know. But
hey,
but I'm saying, all I'm
just
saying at this point, I'm saying this at this point.
I understand, dog.
I understand.
All I'm saying is it. The young cats that we have playing right now, this is good for them to be in wars this early in the season, because when they get deeper into the season, when teams are playing for playoff spots, you talking about teams that are playing desperately, guess what? They know what it feels like to be in pressure situations early. Yeah, I would have liked to just beat these dudes by 3 touchdowns, but you know what? I'm kind of glad I got to see what my defense looked like with their back against the wall and what my offense looks like when they can't score, but they can actually sustain long drives and still get a field goal at the end and let your defense win the ball game. So I trust that now. I've seen what they can do, and that was with an elite offense, by the way.
Right.
Hey, K-Dog was in the stadium enjoying the off-the-field festivities.
He said what now?
He said what? Off the field festivities at the game, man. K-Dog went in there looking at no game, man.
Man, I'm looking at the game, man. I did just see that man go out.
Damn, son, where can you find that?
Hey, what's his name? It's no surprise Bijan got the game ball.
Hey, look, I called it out. That's my X factor. The X factor, baby.
And for some reason, a ball was given to D'Angelo Malone. So,
man, I didn't understand that. Hey, kudos to D'Angelo Malone for getting the pick.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Hey, can I say the AT double hockey stick word, Ryan?
Yeah.
Why the hell did this guy get a game ball, man?
Maybe he did something on special teams. I don't know.
Hey, man, no. If anybody should have got the game ball on defense, I think it was Onyemata, man. That's just my opinion.
Man, I think Jeff Albert should have got the game ball.
Jeff Albert should have got that ball.
Yeah.
If you're gonna give it to somebody on defense or whatnot, I'm giving that to Onyemata. I'm sorry.
Man.
I'm giving that to Onyemata. And it's not just because of that last play. It's because of the fact that he did a lot of stuff in this ball game that most people won't see.
Yeah, he was on fire tonight. He was on fire. That front seven played the business. They did what they supposed to do.
Him dominating his gap freed up the linebackers all night, man.
Yeah.
Especially against the run.
Caden Ellis was everywhere because of him.
Everybody had to pull their weight though, man. You know what I'm saying? Get a whole goddamn defensive game ball shit.
Hey, on that fourth down play where the Falcons got to stop, where they tried to run a reverse, man, was that Robin? I think it was Onyemata, man, when he shot that B gap. That right there literally was the determining factor in that play, man. That was the fourth play right there.
Yeah. But look, this just popped up too. They now have us ranked number 1 in defense, which we already knew, and now we rank number 2 in offense.
Wow.
What? Wait, so this after all the games don't been played, right? After all the games.
Yeah.
Dang.
Now, look, I did a
man. We gotta learn how to be good again, man. It's okay. It's okay.
They know we should have scored 30 points tonight. That's why we put up like almost 400 something. We put over 400 some yards on their ass.
So here's my thing.
Hey, Ryan, my bad, man.
No. You can say listen. You can say damn, hell, ass. But you can't say the MF word, the S word. You can pretty much the stuff that you see on regular television on cable TV.
Okay, got it. Okay, basic cable. Okay.
Yeah.
Red. Remember where you at?
All we missing is some shots right now.
Remember where you at, Red.
I will. I gotta remember this PG-13 right here, man.
Remember where you at.
I'm gonna
Remember where
be
you
honest
at,
with you,
Greg.
Red. It ain't PG-13 or whatever, because PG-13 we wouldn't be cussing like that. I say more like rated for 17 and up tonight.
Boy,
Hey, look,
y'all seen some PG-13 movies. Man, I seen some PG-13 movies. But they are cussing storm. I got to check the box to see if it rated PG. I be like, what? This PG-13.
And here's the crazy part. Now that Chicago is one, and I said this offseason when they ended up getting that hit, when they ended up getting Ben Johnson. Chicago is a dangerous team.
Yeah.
Very dangerous team. Yeah. And we could possibly, and here's my thing. I'm not afraid of anybody, but I also respect it because I can see us playing them in the playoffs. I definitely could.
Chicago won tonight, didn't they?
I would rather play them in the Benz instead of our boys going up to Chicago in the bitter cold in the wintertime.
Right.
Yeah.
I would rather have
want to play them all in the beat.
I want everybody to come at the bench. I
don't want to go outside in the playoffs.
Hey, you know what's gonna take me happy to have that happen.
Missing in action, man.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. If we was to go to Chicago in the playoffs or anywhere that gets freezing cold in the playoffs, I don't trust my kicker. Because think about it, if he's struggling to kick,
I don't trust him either.
Right now,
I'm hoping he's not the kicker. I'm hoping he's not the kicker by
John, Big John always say it like this here. I just need my 38, my 2x4, and my bullwhip. Well, he'll get him right. John.
Hey man, at some point, Kyle Pitts is going to have a game. I don't know what game that's going to be.
He'd be so wide.
Look, I don't want to talk about that stumbling, fumbling
hey, man.
stuff of the day.
I'm still trying to figure out how did Kyle Pitts fall?
I mean, what
know, man.
I had to look at the replay. I had to look at the replay just to see if he was touched.
John, he tripped over his own feet. But I'm gonna give you this though. The games that I feel like he's gonna break out on. I know this might sound crazy. If you think about it, Fred Warner's not on that defense. He's done for the year. Fred Warner's done for the year in San Francisco. Think about this. Every game that we played,
we need a little luck.
Defensive players have been out. Every game we played this year. Think about that. So far.
But it should have been this game then, Ryan, if you think about it, because Buffalo without
I didn't have
Matt Milano. And Milano is that guy.
I had him breaking out in this game. He was one of my X factors on offense and whatnot.
Yeah, I did too.
But the thing is, I think the 49ers game is gonna be the one that they gonna hurt everybody with, and that's just me. I know that sounds crazy, but for some reason, because I know how you got Robert Saleh over there, and you got to think about this. Before he went to the Jets, he was on that 49ers staff. He understood what those Rams were doing because they were division rivals. So he knows what our offense is going to do. The thing is, they have nobody that's going to match up with Kyle Pitts. So in this game, outside of Drake being a guy that you got to use, and Bijan, of course, being obvious, you got to use Kyle Pitts because their best linebacker, cover linebacker, tackling, he ain't there. You got to use him in that game. It's on the road, and right now we still don't have a wide receiver number 2. We still don't have a wide receiver number 2.
So do we? Now we looked at what Pitts and what's his name, Casey Washington. It seems like they can't find chemistry at all. They haven't found it in no game.
They need to bring up Blair. Give Blair a shot, man. Casey Washington ain't it.
But here's the problem, though. Casey, Buffalo's DBs made plays on that dude. That was just what that was.
Yeah,
it wasn't even him because the ball was there. He had the ball in his hand. If you look at every time that he had an opportunity, it was getting knocked out of his hand.
Yeah.
But
you know what though?
Knocked out of his hand.
It's been every game though.
And that right there.
It's been every game he's played in.
And it's starting to be concerning now that all right, we get that DBs make plays, but bro, you're gonna have to fight. You're gonna have to pull it in because if you're not doing it,
Drake fights.
I'm gonna give you it, but Drake is also over 6'3" and over 215 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So that's a tough.
But Casey Washington ain't small now. Casey Washington is about the same size.
Casey ain't in.
Casey's small, man. Casey Washington's small, though. I done met him up close at training camp. He is not no big guy.
No, he's not.
I'm taller than that. I'm taller than Casey Washington. Get the hell out of here.
What, 6'2"?
Casey Washington
is 6'3", so I'm taller than him.
Casey Washington. Casey.
Yeah, I was right there. He was right there in front of me at training camp, though. He's not big like that.
Pandemic. Casey Washington is 6 foot even, and they say 205 pounds, bruh. He is 190, 195 pounds.
He's small, dog.
But here's
the thing. I thought he was bigger than that.
No. They need to bring up Blair. Blair, that one looked the part. That's what they need to bring up.
Okay, yeah, they got him listed at 6'1", 205.
But here's the thing. They're not gonna bring Blair. They're not gonna bring Blair up, unfortunately, which I wish they would. But
I know you give him a shot.
But here's my thing: if you're not gonna bring him up, put Kadero Hodge out there. That's your speed.
Yeah,
that man has played in game.
We need him anyway.
You use him. He was on the field tonight. He was making plays on special teams.
Yeah, I did see him out there.
That's my thing. Look, you got Hodge that's still a dangerous weapon as a receiver with that 4.2 speed. Still dangerous. Yeah. And Penix, if he puts touch on the ball and just pretty much let Hodge run up under it, not many people can run with Hodge. Especially in that 49er secondary. I can tell you that now.
He elusive.
Yeah, and then when he get the ball in his hand, he can actually make you miss. It's not just speed; he actually is twitchy. So yeah, I'm with you on that.
To be the old man,
I'm with you on that. Look, if you bring up Hodge, or Blair, I'm fine with that. I don't got no problem with that because we already know what them boys are gonna do when they get that ball.
I just feel like I like Casey Washington. I'm sure Penny likes him, but I just feel like the moment be too big. It's like you got to make these plays, man. You're not gonna keep getting these opportunities. You're not seizing the moment, man. Come on, dog.
Yeah.
Man, that whole man. Penny got chemistry on the practice squad. I'm not gonna hear that no more. I don't want to hear it.
Man, we are moving on past that scrub. He ain't making plays. We're gonna get somebody else to play. I ain't begging for him. I'm not pleading for him. I'm not saying, please make the plays for us. Man, if you ain't making plays, get the hell on up out of here.
Hey, John,
I just feel like they should give Blair a shot. Give Blair a shot. Give him one game and let's see what we do.
John, you notice this? I got 2 peas in the pot, and these 2 jokers are sitting right next to each other. You see this here? Exactly the damn thing. One is just more X-rated with his language than the other one. Get hyped, it's just what it is. See, we got over. We look, John.
He almost cussed. I don't know how many times tonight already. I've been clean.
But here's the funny part. Red, it's normally you.
I know. I've been clean. I've been clean tonight so far.
Maybe it's the tequila I had today.
Oh Lord.
hey, man. Right here.
I see that silver can in the car now.
Hey, you beat that, huh? you beat that, huh?
I saw that silver can.
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Hey, cause see, I was sitting over here, I'm looking at the screen, and something just flashing my dog on. I said, "What that?" I'm
Hey, John.
I just said, "All right."
It's a party. It's party line. We party line tonight.
Now you look. It's the party line, and you see these jokers already starting to get it. But I need him to get home safe.
Yeah,
sure. I got a whole. I ain't even at the halfway point.
Where you driving back to?
You passed. Hey, you passed Washington yet?
Nah, man, I got long. I ain't even hit Lake Oconee at the halfway point.
Ooh,
I got a nice.
All right,
hey, you gotta go to K-Dub.
I'm going to Augusta.
Oh, you're going to Augusta. Okay.
Going back home. He stay down there in Augusta.
Yeah.
Okay. But hey, look, I done rode this ride so many times when they lost. I can ride it when we win, but I'm gonna get back. I'm crunk. I already called out. For tomorrow. Hey, look.
Hey, man, you should have stayed up here. Let him go
quicker when we win.
No, I mean, I'd rather wake up in my man cave. You know what I'm saying? That's
Hey, John, I got a clown a little bit. See, and I got a cousin of mine that's a Dallas Cowboy fan. See, he tuned into the show at first because he was ready to mess with me or whatever. Matter of fact, let's put it this way, John. He knows Steve because they grew up together. My cousin Sterling Kilpatrick. Yeah, see, when I'm gonna put your name out there, I'm gonna put your name out there because you've been doing a lot of popping your chops. So now I got to call you out on the forefront. How about your Cowboys? Y'all literally lost to the same team that you wanted to clown me about. Y'all lost to the Panthers. You ain't got nothing to say to me. And we just beat Buffalo.
Wow.
So here's my thing. Take some humble pie. It's okay. Y'all going back to the Dallas Cowboys of the 70s or the 90s.
Every team in the NFL took some of that humble pie, right?
Wait a minute.
Hey, now,
Ryan, you got to ask that man, how does he like his crook? Do you want it? Do you want it salty? Do you want it fried? Do you want it broiled?
John, I'm not. John, here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you this here. I'm not cooking it for him. He eating it out the can.
The bad part about it is we weren't never in the game. They just beat us third and then y'all had the game. Choked it away to the kitty cat.
So again, and here's the funny part. He old Alabama. See, here's the thing. He born and raised in Atlanta on the west side. He's Doug alumni, by the way.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that says it all, man. Forget that. Hey, that says it all.
He Frederick Douglass alumni, just like Steve, Lisa, and all them, and all them know him. Sterling Kilpatrick, my cousin Junior. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't taking nobody on the bandwagon. I'm born here now.
No, he
I don't care where you were born. If you ain't claiming us, you ain't with us.
Listen,
that's what I'm saying.
He hated everything Georgia when it comes to sports. And he from the city. So, you know, and my thing is this, I'm okay with putting somebody on blast that want to sit here and clown and he'll come in the chat and talk smack. Okay. So now you want to disappear and hide. Don't hide.
Don't hide now.
Lose and draw. Don't hide now or whatever, because you was waiting to come in here and mess with us about the Falcons losing this game. Because I saw how you was talking on your timeline. Don't disappear now, Negro. Bring your little light-skinned ass back up in here and take this butt whooping.
Then when I go to work, nobody ain't got nothing to say. Oh, y'all ain't got nothing to say.
Oh no. Okay, Doug, here's the funny part, bro. These Eagle fans ain't gonna have nothing. Look, these Eagle fans ain't gonna have nothing. And shout out to my boy Javon. He's one of the that's my boy that we serve with. He actually is a football fan. He ain't with all the trolling and stuff. He an Eagle fan. He going through it. I kind of feel for my boy and whatnot, but he actually was the Falcons and he actually talked well and he tuned in. That's my dog. He'll never speak on that. But the one thing that he said this week, and he said on his timeline, he said, for us to have a Super Bowl winning team and to have the problems we having in winning, that's a problem. When we start losing, that's when things are gonna get a little different. And he even said this here. He said, I see Atlanta coming. He said he figured that last year when we beat them here. And he said, we screwed that up, but Atlanta has a killer instinct that a lot of people are not paying attention to. We just
he's saying that now. Tony Dungy just said it on national TV. He said Atlanta is here, y'all.
And here's the scary part, y'all. Now, my cousin is gonna be in hiding until we lose a game or something like that. Look,
so we lose. He love to say that.
No, this is quote. He said them pigeons ain't worth a flip. He call them pigeons. That's what he liked to say.
That's all right, man. That's all right. Once they got that mountaintop, they climb that mountaintop, it make it even more sweeter.
Let me tell you, this would make it bad. Now, see, I'm not a Morehouse man like that. You know, I have family that went there. I'm a Southern University fan, but he went to Tuskegee too. So guess what? Oh, I was messing with him. I said, "Oh, you lost to that all boys school that's up in Atlanta called Morehouse." In your homecoming. Shout out to Morehouse or whatever, because it produced a lot of great dudes. But I had to tease him a little bit about that. I said, "Oh, you want to talk about my Jags struggling this year? we don't lose to Morehouse. Y'all do. Y'all lost to Morehouse. And then your Cowboys lost to the Pussycats. Like, bro, you just going through it right now. You can't hide.
But that's why he hiding.
And
that's why he hiding.
That's what makes it even worse. And here's the thing. He a Dodger fan. This man ain't never been. I'm sorry, he a Yankee / Dodger fan. This man ain't never been outside of. Well, he's been in New York before. This man ain't never really been around these teams like that. He just anti-Atlanta. But guess what? You got to suffer in silence because you got to wait till next Sunday to hope that we lose. Because right now we just beat a playoff team. Some y'all can't.
Has the young man crossed the Mississippi?
He ain't no young man, Johnny, in his damn 50s.
Oh, well, he's young to me.
Hey, Ryan, you saying we beat a playoff team? I'm gonna say we beat a Super Bowl team.
Vehicle on shoulder ahead.
We beat a Super Bowl team.
Nah, they ain't. Listen, they can't even get over. Listen, they can't get over the hump of Cincinnati or Kansas City.
That much is true.
No. They're a playoff.
That much
team.
is true.
They're a playoff team. We beat a playoff.
That much is true.
Hell, we
We'll
beat
beat
it. Let's be real. We beat
They losing in the conference championships.
But wait a minute. But we did beat Kansas City last year. We just got hosed out of it last year.
Yeah. I'm saying we played them real tough. We played them very tough.
Oh, hey, did you see who was that Kansas City played about 2 weeks ago? The same play happened. Same play happened. They called it in their favor.
Hey, John, and here's the bad part. You remember when I said this on, and K-Dub, you remember this. I said the Falcons are starting to take on that role like the Raiders did back in the day. When the bright lights come on, they show up, just like the Raiders used to. And since last season, since Raheem has been here, you got to tip your cap to him on primetime TV.
They show up on that part. That's why we're happy going.
Ryan, what's our record? What's our record on primetime since Raheem been back? What's our record? I know it's 2-0 this year.
Let's see. We beat the
Eagles. I think might be 4-1. I think something like that.
I think we lost 3 games last year when we was
in prime time.
Because we remember we lost to the Vikings last year and we got embarrassed. And
That's the one. That's the one. I said 4-1.
No, the Vikings was a regular 1 o'clock game, wasn't it?
No, that was a 4 o'clock game, John.
Yeah.
That was
that. Do you consider that prime time?
Yeah, that ain't prime time.
At 4 o'clock, that's the midday game where everybody can see.
I'm counting like Monday night,
Thursday night, and Thursday night.
Man, no, you can't count. Ryan, you can't count the national game
Thursday night.
So wait a minute. Hold on.
Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday night.
Wait a minute. We ain't finna do that. Look, if we gonna be real about it, a primetime game is those night games and those games that are played 4 o'clock and beyond. Because everybody sees that 4 o'clock game across the nation.
Well, now see, okay, unless it's a declared game of the week.
It was a game of the week because we had already beat Philly and we had to go to Minnesota. And that was when think about it. They pulled our game off the air to show something else. As bad as we got beat that day. Remember?
No, that's the one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ryan. That's what I'm talking about, Ryan. If there's another game going on, it's not a prime time. Because see, thing is, just like tonight, they had a double header. And see, that was the craziest thing because we started at 7 and Chicago and them started at 8:15. I said, now how in the world?
They weren't watching that Chicago game. They don't put them to the past.
Yeah, but I'm just confused as to how they did it because see, the thing was that usually ESPN games are shown on Channel 2 because Channel 2 is our local ABC affiliate. Yeah. Okay, but they show the Falcons on Channel 69. They showed the Falcons on Channel 69 and then had the Chicago game on Channel 2. I said, what in the world are y'all doing?
They had the Falcons on ESPN too, John.
Hey, John.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, ABC and ESPN, they're owned by Disney, both of them. So whenever you have a Monday night game, it's going to be shown on Channel 2 as well as ESPN. Right. Okay. Since they had that double header tonight, they didn't put the Falcons on WSB. They put them on Channel 69 here in Atlanta and ESPN. It's supposed to be in Channel 2. because my girl called me while I was on the road. Cause see, I had it playing on YouTube while I was riding down the road trying to get back home.
Yeah.
For the pregame meal. You know, when me and Ryan was talking earlier, because I was stuck down in Alabama. Man, you know,
Alabama.
them folk.
What you doing down in Alabama? John was at the car show. But,
okay.
But let's be honest though, fellas. Wrapping this thing up because it is midnight now.
You got to work tomorrow, man.
Come on. I gotta work tomorrow.
Hey, look, I couldn't do it. I told him, I gotta use the lead day tomorrow.
Hey, before you do that, I got one thing. Michael Penix is still undefeated under that red helmet.
Yeah, that's something
he's still undefeated.
Lost. He's never lost on the red. So here's my thing. We and me, Coach Brent, Coach McGriff, we all said this a while ago. I think if we switch to the permanent uniforms, we need to get rid of this.
I love them red. I love that shit tonight, man. It was so good.
I think we need to go ahead and go back to the red helmets, the red jerseys, and the silver breeches.
And the silver pants.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to a classic uniform. I mean, it's cool to have these black jerseys because those were the first jerseys. You need to go back to the grits blitz defense colors.
Yes.
Because guess what? You got a defense that mirrors that.
Yes.
You do. And now you got an offense that can actually put up points. So
I'm for all that. I mean, the red and black.
Threatening to fire everybody.
I'm tired of these little. Hey, Red. I'm tired of these. Listen, Red. I'm tired of these generic Pop Warner uniforms that we got. Can we go back to the classic look, please?
Right.
If anything.
Yeah.
That classic look good. That classic look good. And Ben, go ahead.
When you let Nike into the game, that's when it started. That's when it just went to hell. When you let Nike in the doggone game, because see, man, I you know, everybody got these. What were those color rush uniforms? The blended red and black all together. The numbers don't even look right on there. Look like they belong on a overhead interstate sign somewhere.
Just look at orange. Just look at orange, man.
You know what's the crazy thing about
what
it?
You overhang sign.
Yeah, all doggone look like I-75 and 85 numbers and stuff on the damn.
I'm gonna give you this. Y'all get ready to laugh when I tell you this. So John Gruden just called our defense the blank squad. He literally called us the blank squad. That's what they call
I seen that. I seen that when I was riding up to the Benz. I like that name too.
If it wasn't for that touchdown in the second half, right after the half, we blanked. We did blank.
Now you were saying after blank name, here's the blank squad.
Here's my thing. I'll say this. We just have to continue to take the wins however they come. I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm not gonna be mad about it. I don't care. Just get these wins. That's why I'm at. Let's get these wins. And here's the thing. It don't matter how you get the dub. Get your dubs because those dubs add up and they hold weight when it comes to playoff time. So at the end of the day, I want this team to be stretched every which way during the season. I want to see them stressed out because you don't. And K-Dub, we can say this all the time because we used to do it. Smooth seas don't make great sailors.
Yeah,
it don't.
I need to grow.
I'm sorry, I can't forget about my man Fandemic or whatnot, Navy man up there.
Okay.
Anchors away, baby.
What's up, shipmate?
There you go.
All right, what's up? Hey, look, I like him even more now. I like him even more.
And Coach McGriff, that's in the chat right now, BirdCage alum who's coaching football, is also prior Navy as well. So
the nav in the building.
So
there you go.
So at this point, and I laugh and I make we make jokes or whatever. Hell, I'm Coast Guard. I don't care. Hey, we walk on water with Jesus. I still say that. I still say that.
There you go.
So at the end of the day, smooth waters don't make great sailors. When you see these guys go through rough waters, bad seas, And all my folks that's out here that's done been out there in them 40-foot seas that's nasty and hurt. Yeah.
Hey man, that ocean is I will say that.
When you get when you get through that and your ship is still sailing, it hadn't had no holes in it, and you still sailing, guess what? You survived a storm. I want us to go through the storm during the season, because when the playoffs hit, it'll be smooth sailing, because guess what? They understand what tough times are, and they won't get shell shocked when it happens to them in the playoffs.
There you go. There you go.
So, with that being said, man, we definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in to the party line or whatnot. Fellas, if y'all have podcasts out here, please let the folks know where they are. K-Dub, you don't have one except for right here, because we're here right now on our show. We got 3 guests in here that gotta let folks know where they are. Y'all let us know, fellas.
Oh, sir. I'm gonna go first because somebody's requesting me right now. So, but I appreciate you having me on, Ryan. You know, I always have a good time on your show, man. Meeting new people, and you know, sharing content. But like I said, I appreciate you having me on, brother. It's always a fanfare. But y'all can follow me on YouTube at Atlanta Falcon Fandemic. I just started trying to get started anyway, doing regular live content. So most of my content is like recorded, you know, speaking type stuff, sharing views, sharing updated news, stuff like that. So, but right now, Facebook, YouTube is primarily where you can find me at. Appreciate y'all having me on, brother.
Hey, we'll definitely look forward to having you on again, man. Please, hey, next time you got to come at the beginning so we can stream it on your platform too. So
outstanding, brother. I'll be prepared.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Fandemic. John and Red, y'all both pretty much on the same show. Let them know.
What's up, everybody?
Go ahead, Red.
Y'all can find me I test Wednesdays, 10 p.m. with my boys John and Winston. And Saturdays on my own show, my boy Rev and Coach, Red and Real Sports Show, 10:30. You know how we do it Saturday morning. So appreciate you having me again, Ryan. Appreciate you, Dirty Bird. Appreciate you chatting with you today, fellas. My man from Augusta, John, Ryan, my man just got off. Drive safe down there, man. Like I say, man, Dirty Bird, 4-2. Got another Sunday night, another prime time game next week. We doing things.
Hey, Red, I want to ask you something. Hey, before you slide out of here, hey, how's your residential Oregon Duck fan feeling?
Indiana, man. I didn't even know Indiana had a football team, man.
Hey, look, hey, I got friends that's Oregon fans and whatnot. I'm not clowning them because my boy Grim, but see, he was ready to pull that in when we lost to Alabama. You saw that. I ain't heard. Look, I ain't heard from
Alabama.
him.
He lost to Indiana. Indiana, man, please give me Alabama any day. That's an SEC. Like I say, he on here talking trash.
To him. No, I got to give him his credit though. Shout out to him because he stood in the paint on the timeline. But you know, I had to kind of say it because we had got into the little dispute on the eye test about the dogs, and hey, wasn't finna run from it. But I want that same energy when them Ducks take the Mills, just like we took ours.
Yeah, right.
Yes, sir. John, let the folks know where they can find you. Appreciate you, Red.
No problem, big dog. Mouth down.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, you thought that was all that was going to be discussed by the Falcons or about the Falcons win, but tune in Wednesday night at 10 o'clock p.m. on the Eye Test, where we will dig into a little bit more of this Falcons win. We will be there, and we are inviting all to come through. I'll have Ryan if he decides to come. KW, you're also invited. Everyone can come through and express themselves without fear of reprisal. Ladies and gentlemen, I really appreciate you guys having me on tonight. Brian, you and K-Dub, I appreciate being able to visit with you. And gentlemen, have a good evening.
Thank you, Big John. We appreciate the Cricket League coming through. K-Dub, thank you for coming through. Have a safe trip home, my brother. You be easy. Hey, everybody in the chat, we thank you for coming through. We appreciate y'all. We know how it goes or whatever. If you don't take your slow ass on somewhere, y'all lost twice this week. You ain't got nothing to say to me. My boys just won on primetime TV. Stop it. Hey, man, That's the only thing you got, man. Take that old somewhere. But anywho, for the Falcon fans in here that's celebrating a win, because we didn't lose tonight, unlike some other folks that came in the chat trying to troll. It's all good. Hey, we'll catch you guys Sunday for the pregame meal around 7 o'clock before the Falcons play the San Francisco 49ers. We also have this week the regular show, BirdCage LLC. We're going to break down 49ers and the Falcons, and then we got bumper to bumper this week. I'll probably end up doing something early in the morning or whatnot. So definitely appreciate y'all for tapping in. Please hit that like and subscribe button on the way out, man. This is your boy, the Historian. We getting ready to enjoy this win and definitely get back to the JOB tomorrow and get this money. Y'all be blessed. We'll catch you then. Ghosts.